Welcome into this Tuesday edition of Extra Time.
No, welcome.
I know, miss it when they don't go, hey!
Hey there, Brady.
Hey!
Not really what I sound
Well,
like to you.
pretty much, yes.
Well, at least that means you're listening.
Hey?
You know, when I was told that you were sitting in for Dan Thomas, it was not happy news for me. I'm just
Really?
gonna say that, yeah.
Wow, that is...
So I miss Dan.
Actually,
that
Dan,
feeling is
come back,
mutual.
Dan.
He nearly fell off the chair.
Things you'll never say.
Really fell
Please
off
come
the
back,
chair.
Dan.
Dan, where are you, Dan?
We got
I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
I think you don't have to say it out loud. It's well documented here within the show. Look, we got some questions to get to for Extra Time, but first I want to pull up a picture that is accompanied by a good story this weekend. We have this is a young Stevie Nicol doppelganger that I met at the FC Cincinnati match. And here's the best, these kids are 19 years old, so they never saw you play Stevie. They're such fans of the show. His buddies call him Stevie Nicol.
Yeah!
It's my guy Brady from University of Cincinnati.
Oh,
I can't
look,
make my mind up.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he look?
I can't make my mind up whether that's a good or a bad thing.
hey,
Let's
he
see it.
is you.
Right?
I'll tell you what, I'll get my hair
honestly.
cut. I'm going to get my hair cut this week as well.
For the first time since
Hey.
when?
Honestly, if he gets smaller glasses, he'd be, I mean...
It's a bit worrying for that lad that he's going to turn into.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's not
this
good
is
news
your
for him, is it?
future.
Brady, I believe is his name. Brady, this you're
Bad
looking
news
at,
for Brady.
at-
Sorry,
at
lad.
your future.
Yeah, it's all downhill.
Very much so. Steep.
Yeah.
Steep downhill.
That's good stuff. All right, let's get the questions here.
All right.
Anthony wants to know. Oh boy, we're very serious to start off. Extra time. Based off the penalty in Spurs City, Danny Rose, do you think there's an issue with VAR or referees in Italy, seeing as the same call was deemed no foul in Juventus Milan over the weekend, referencing an Alexandro handball? What do we think for those that saw it?
That should have been a penalty as well. But again, even though the technology is available, it still is about the interpretation of human beings, and human beings can make mistakes. And in this case, the referee in the Juventus-Milan game made a mistake. That should have been a penalty.
Same
Penalty.
penalty. Next question from Rovshan. Oh, he's coming after you, Stevie. Steve probably won't admit it, but surely Salah is lucky not to get a red card today.
Absolutely
You
not.
discussed this on the show.
Yeah, we did on the show, and I said absolutely it should have been a red card. I don't think there was any intent. I've got to make that clear. But at the end of the day, if you endanger an opponent the way he did, I'm afraid he's a lucky boy. He should have gone off.
We put up a graphic in the show cataloging Pep Guardiola's struggles in the Champions League quarterfinal stage and beyond away from
It's
home.
not a Pep was a fraud.
Well, I didn't tweet. No,
Seen a
this
few
is.
of those
But
floating around.
why does Pep keep getting it wrong in the Champions League? From just how do we explain it then?
Well, this is not over, right?
Yep.
There's a second leg to be played.
At
So
home.
you can argue if they actually make a comeback that, well, you know, their conservative, passive approach in this first leg would be justified if they end up coming back. I really think that just today, in particular, it was more about them not giving away too much. And if they lost 1-0, I think Pep Guardiola in a quiet moment is okay with that because he's comfortable and confident that his team will come back from this.
Do you think, you know, every time we see Pep and every time we talk to all the players, and he's always on about positive playing and getting goals and creating chances and forget defending and get that way. Maybe all of a sudden when he gets to the later stage in this tournament,
What's he doing?
It's playing a positive.
it's get forward, go on.
He's hitting a backhand.
But it's a bit like a jockey, isn't it? It's just like just getting a little whip. But they're always talking about being positive, right?
No, there's an image.
So maybe
you
it
on a
comes to
horse.
this game, the likes of this game.
Horse's legs would just go like that.
Stevie, I
You gonna let me answer Jazzy's question or what?
Right, okay.
You can take the Mickey after
For
I
God's
finish.
sake, get him off!
Why are you not moving? Why are you not moving?
One person at a time.
You see the action, by the way? See that?
Yeah, is that how you do it?
I'll tell you
Is
that.
that the
Finish
technique?
My niece taught me that.
Finish this.
Right. So, he's always positive about going forward and looking for the ball.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even realise I did that,
no,
by the way.
no.
I was just, I couldn't help myself.
Hit it with
It's
a
like the top of
backhand.
your hands.
So that when he turns around on the odd occasion,
I want you to know I am listening. They may not be, but I am
why don't
listening.
you shut up?
Hey,
and
the
if you
people-
shut up, I'll know you're listening. How about that? Hey? Did you ever think of that?
You're not in one of those again,
Yeah,
are you? You're not
usually-
blah, 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 blah.
Usually when somebody's not speaking and they're looking at you, that means they're listening.
Finish the...
I became the bad guy. These guys are laughing at you, and I'm the bad guy.
Why does everybody want to kill managers
Seriously.
though, after the first legs?
Right, so they're going forward, right?
I'm having a kip.
And so they can't do it.
I'm out.
Did you just hurt yourself?
Now,
They bang your knee.
Those that are listening on the podcast, Craig just kicked the desk with his knee.
Right, so basically when they're told to come back on the throttle, they can't do it, and it upsets the rhythm.
There you go. All right.
Josiah wants to know, isn't it weird that Heung-min
back
Son
to the
is never linked to any of the big clubs, which is clearly taking a shot at Spurs?
no, I don't think he is.
I mean, he's kind of saying Spurs aren't.
Well, I think it just means why is he, Harry Kane and Christian Eriksen or players like that linked to more successful clubs, and why he's Heung-min Son? No, I think I don't think he's been sarcastic. I think it's a genuine, and maybe somebody is out there, I don't know, looking for somebody like Son. He's a terrific player.
Who said he was sarcastic?
Well,
Well,
when he says he's never linked to any of the big clubs, if I was a
Seb
Spurs
thought that
fan,
was a dig
I
at
might be
Spurs.
like,
I don't
that's
think it was a dig at Spurs. I just think
Do
you
you
don't
think
see his
he's
name
underrated? I feel like.
Is he what, sorry?
Do you feel like he's underrated?
He's certainly not underrated at Tottenham.
He's been excellent for them. He has been. And productive and consistent, whereas others haven't been, he has.
Final question, Stevie, for you, I guess, or anybody. How do you rate Naby Keita's performance tonight? Were you surprised to see him in the 11, or?
Not really. Not really. I think Klopp, for me, when it's come to big games, usually it's been Henderson, Milner and Ronaldo. Because of the suspension for Robertson, obviously Milner then moved to left back, so he doesn't start. But then Keita was brought to Liverpool, I think, to actually contribute as far as goals are concerned from the middle of the park. And the fact that he scored at the weekend, and the fact that Wijnaldum hasn't been particularly at his best recently, then I think that's why he started Naby Keita today.
Do you have
And he got the goal.
Do you have a hacky sack as a pocket square there? What is it? Hacky sack?
It's just like a normal pocket square.
Okay.
Is that your granddad?
You're picking on me.
No,
all the
no,
time.
I'm just asking. Look like a hacky sack ball.
I'm not a big hacky sacker, to be honest.
When are you going,
but I-
when are you going to the riding school then?
Of all the people whose fashion you're going to pick on this set, you came after me?
Horse riding.
It's an easy target.
When are you going to horse riding school? Just so we can give the
Well,
horses some
to be fair,
prior notice.
Heads up.
Heads-
They gotta prepare.
Give me heads up.
better hit the
Get
gym.
some good rest.
To be honest, I don't need to go to school.
You better get on the old leg weights, the horses.
I've definitely graduated.
What?
I don't need to go to school. I've graduated. You see the form in that?
Actually, you have got a bit of family history
Absolutely.
with
yeah.
jockeys. Jockey's his niece.
Yeah, my niece.
Very successful.
Nicol and Craig. Women's Jockey of the Year in England last year.
Wow.
Takes a bit of doing.
It takes a lot of doing. You being on a horse, though.
I feel like
Got to do a preseason for the horses.
extra time has come to a natural conclusion.
Clydesdale don't want to do it about it.
I presume her diet's slightly different to yours.
Man, we're really on some thin ice here.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'm not, you know.
you talk about stating the obvious. Dear, oh dear.
Right, come on.
All right,
Jockeys don't eat.
this fun will continue throughout the week.
They chew steaks, and this is true, they chew steaks and then spit it out. You know that?
I don't understand. New steak.
Jockeys.
Jockeys and take the
They get the
nutrients
protein
and then they
spit it out.
don't actually eat the steak.
Insight.
Is that well done or?
Well, it's more medium well.
Listen,
Medium well.
you,
The gab
don't
order the
say you
steak.
don't learn anything.